2025's RPGs are a full-throttle fever dream-slashing titans as a mythic warrior one second, then unraveling dystopian plots or dodging a boss's wrath the next. These games are either heart-pounding epics or cunning time sinks that'll glue you to your setup, cheering or cursing. I've torn through trailers, beta leaks, and dev scoops to rank the 20 RPGs ready to ignite 2025, from C-tier wildcards to S-tier juggernauts. Got a fave you're hyping for S-tier? Blast it in the comments and hit that sub. Let's rip into this. 1. Crimson Desert. Pearl Abyss drops you into the war-torn boots of Cliff, a mercenary captain navigating betrayals and tribal alliances in a vast medieval world. Powered by Unreal Engine 5, the game features stunning dynamic environments, changing seasons, realistic physics, and cinematic weather effects. Combat blends Sekiro-style precision with open-world freedom, scale walls, ride dragons, or brawl in taverns. Expect 50-80 hours of gameplay with fishing, lore, and parkour. Post-launch adds GTA Online-style co-op raids. Some side quests are grindy, and PvE balance needs work, but the ambition here is S-tier. 2. Wuchang, Fallen Feathers. Set in a collapsing Ming dynasty, you play Wuchang, a memory-lost pirate cursed by a plague turning humans into monsters. Launches the 24th of July, 2025 on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, S, and Game Pass. You will explore eerie villages and haunted temples drawn from Chinese folklore, all powered by Unreal Engine 5. Combat mixes fast swordplay with a shape-shifting arm and deep skill trees, blending Souls-like intensity with Diablo-style customization. Expect 15-20 hours of story with multiple endings, mystical spells, and intense boss fights. Some platforming is punishing, and difficulty spikes need polish, but the haunting atmosphere and fluid combat land this solidly in A-tier. 3. Titan Quest II. Grimlore Games brings ancient Greece to life as you battle Nemesis across mythic ruins and monster-filled temples. Expect 20-30 hours of loot-driven, isometric ARPG action with flexible class builds. Think Warrior Mage or Archer Priest. Dynamic weather and day-night cycles affect combat, while Diablo-style co-op adds replayability. You'll swap weapons mid-fight, summon allies, and cast elemental spells. The story's linear and bosses underwhelm, but there's no microtransactions, and every loot drop matters. Visually solid, but not Unreal Engine 5 showcase. Still, it's a nostalgic B-tier pick for Greek myth fans. 4. Chrono Odyssey. NPixel's MMO drops you into Cetera, a continent at war with ancient gods. As part of the Dragon Order, you'll shape massive guild wars, world boss raids, and PvPvE battles. The hook, time manipulation's low, speed up, or rewind during combat for tactical edge. Powered by Unreal Engine 5, the world features dynamic biomes, adaptive NPCs, and real-time events. Expect 40-60 hours of content, deep class customization, mounts, and player-run markets. Chris Velasco's epic score boosts the cinematic vibe. Server lag and grindy side quests are risks, but the ambition rockets this into A-tier. 5. Elden Ring, Nightreign. From Software's co-op roguelike hits Limveld, a decayed Elden Ring realm, out May 30, 2025 on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, S. Pick from 8 heroes, survive 3-day cycles in procedural worlds, ending in brutal boss fights. Souls-like combat's punishing, wield 3 weapons per hand, swap mid-combo, revive allies, upgrade at the round table hold for 20-30 hours of chaos. Thin story and repetitive loops drag, but co-op and grim vibe shine. This lands A-tier. 6. Neo Berlin 2087. You're Nolan, a detective with emotion-sensing powers, solving the murder of a police chief while protecting his daughter in a divided cyberpunk city. Powered by Unreal Engine 5, the world shifts between neon slums and elite towers, alive with drones, crowds, and moral dilemmas. The 15-20 hour story focuses on investigation, interrogate, hack, scan emotional echoes with choices shaping alliances and endings. Minimal combat, mostly stealth or dialogue-heavy sequences, may turn off action fans. No firm release date yet, but its immersive, story-first design lands it in B-tier. 7. Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. Out May 23, 2025, Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon plunges you into a 50-70 hour Arthurian RPG cursed by eternal autumn. With 250+ voiced NPCs and 200 side quests, choices shape fates across foggy forests and icy wastes. Blend melee, magic, stealth in Skyrim-style combat, explore ruins, craft, or fish. Unreal Engine 5's world shines, but clunky menus, bugs, and weak combat drag. Narrative depth and replayability make it A-tier for story fans. 8. Phantom Blade Zero. As Soul, a betrayed assassin in Phantom Blade Zero, you hunt a conspiracy threatening the Wuxia Phantom World, clashing with alchemical monsters and shadowy cults. The semi-open world spans ancient clans, bamboo forests, and misty temples, with a 20 to 50 HR campaign. Chain elegant blade combos, parry with Sekiro-like precision, or upgrade thematic artifacts for devastating finishers. Combat cinematic, blending Ninja Gaiden's speed with Souls-like weight, demanding perfect timing. Explore side paths for lore or dual mini-bosses, with Unreal Engine 5's visuals, popping grain slicked roofs, glowing lanterns. Side content feels thin, and a potential 2026 delay looms, threatening polish. The solo focus might limit replayability for some. Still, the style and intensity scream next-gen action RPG, poised to dazzle Wuxia fans. I'm thrusting this into A tier. You hyped? 9. The Outer Worlds 2. You're an Earth Directorate agent tackling rifts threatening Arcadia in a 2050-hour sci-fi RPG. Obsidian's wit sparkles as you confront tyrants and rebels across jungles and dusty colonies. Customized stealth, persuasion, or plasma-fueled combat. Planets shift with your choices. Companions bring flair, but AI stumbles and combat feels light. Unreal Engine 5 powers vibrant worlds and sharp writing. It's A tier for fans of choice-driven RPGs with sass. 10. Vindictus, Defying Fate. You're a Wuxia master carving your path through China's chaotic 5 dynasties in a non-linear tale of honor, revenge, and flying swordplay. NetEase's in-house engine stuns in 4 Kimisty peaks, raging storms, and falling cherry blossoms set the stage for 20-40 hours of open-world elegance. Blend Ghost of Tsushima vibes with Wuxia acrobatic sparries, stealth kills, aerial strike-sand-shaped faction wars with your choices. A Western release is still TBD beta in May 2025, and localization's a question mark, but the artistry is undeniable. A tier for pure Wuxia magic. 11. Where Winds Meet. You're a Wuxia master in Where Winds Meet, roaming China's 5 dynasties in a 20-40-hour non-linear tale of honor and vengeance. NetEase's Messiah engine crafts a 4K world misty peaks, stormy villages, cherry blossoms falling. Combat blends Ghost of Tsushima's grace with Wuxia flair, parry, stealth, or launch aerial strike. Uncover dojos, raid camps, craft weapons, shape factions with choices. No Western release date and localization risks linger, but its rich culture and visuals lock in A tier. 12. The Wayward Realms. Once Lost Games' Daggerfall successor spans a 500,000 square kilometers fantasy world with an AI-driven virtual game master crafting quests dynamically no main plot, just player-driven faction chaos. Unreal Engine 5's biomes host elves, orcs, and more. Customize spells, sneak, or fight in Elder Scrolls-style combat for 30-50 hours. Weather blizzards, rain effects gameplay, worlds shift procedurally. Early access in 2025 risks bugs, unproven AI, and solo focus may irk co-op fans. Still, it's a bold classic RPG revival locked at B tier. 13. Vampire, The Masquerade, Bloodlines 2. Seattle's vampire underworld awaits you, a fledgling bloodsucker navigating clan rivalries and hiding your true nature under the masquerade. Across a 20-30-hour journey, your choices shape-shifting alliances, betrayals, and multiple endings. From neon-lit alleys to luxury high-rises, Unreal Engine 5 brings the gritty world to life. Whether you're sneaking through shadows, charming NPCs, or wielding telekinesis and blood magic in tactical combat, your clan and rep shape every interaction. Development scene turbulence studio swaps, delays and the combat still feels a bit stiff, but with rich atmosphere and branching paths from Dear Esther's devs, it's a moody, replayable cult hit. I'm staking this at B tier for its dark charm. 14. Lost Soul Aside. Kaiser and Dragon-like Arena battle interdimensional Voirax in Lost Soul Aside, a redemption saga turned AAA spectacle. Over 20-50 hours, blaze through neon cities and alien ruins with Unreal Engine 5, swapping weapons for Devil May Cry-style combos. Face massive bosses, DualSense haptics amplifying clashes. Non-linear quests and skill builds allow stealth or chaos. The emotional story lacks depth, and a delay to the 29th of August, 2025 suggests polish needs. Still, its speed and style make it A tier for action fire. 15. Neverness to Everness. Hata Studios' free-to-play anime RPG sets you in a futuristic city fight supernatural foes, race cars, or buy penthouses in a 15-30-hour adventure. The open world shifts with choices, dynamic weather, and NPCs' routines. Collect heroes, parkour skyscrapers, or battle with fast melee magic combos and vehicle chases. Gacha risks pay to win, and grindy progression may annoy. Beta's 2025. Vibrant and free, but needs balance. I'm pinning this to B tier. Your vibe? 16. Solasta 2. Decades after Solasta, a new threat haunts a D&D world. Lead 4 heroes through a 20-40-hour campaign, Unreal Engine 5 shaping lush forests and ancient keeps. Roll d20s for turn-based combat, blending spells, melee, and ranged attack, or customize with D&D 5e rules. Explore dungeons, solve puzzles, banter with voiced companions, with choices driving the story. Tactical depth shines, but niche appeal and early access, 2025, bugs may limit it. Visuals are solid, not groundbreaking. A tabletop gem, it's B tier to me. 17. Gothic 1 Remake. In Gothic 1 Remake, you're a nobody in a penal colony, rising through ruthless gangs in a gritty, living world. The 15-25-hour story, loyal to the 2001 classic, pits you against factions and beasts in mines and slums, Unreal Engine 5 driving NPCs with schedules guards patrol, merchants barter, trade for gear, fight with smoother combos, or sneak for quests. Dynamic trade shifts supply, but fetch-heavy quests and niche appeal limit it. The demo's vibe pops. This remake's B tier for diehards. 18. Arknights Enfield. On Talos 2, you're an administrator in Arknights Enfield, leading 4 heroes in a 15-25-hour anime strategy RPG. The sci-fi quest tames a hostile planet with vibrant cities and wastelands in Unreal Engine 5. Fight real-time with unique skill snipers, tanks, Magisaur build bases, explore, craft gear. January 2025 beta showed smooth animations but uneven difficulty and sparse content. Anime style shines, but it lacks depth. I'm sticking this at C tier. Your rank? 19. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The Last Ronin. In TMNT, The Last Ronin, you're the last turtle seeking vengeance in a post-apocalyptic New York, mourning your brothers in a grim tale. The 10-20-hour campaign, drawn from the IDW comic, spans ruined skyscrapers and sewers, with God of War-style combat teased. Slash Foot Clan foes, chain combos, explore for lore, with Unreal Engine 5's dark vibe. Scarce details and early development spark delay. Fierceno confirmed 2025 release. Bold but unpolished, I'm tagging this C tier. A wild shot. 20. Ballad of Antara. Tipsworks' free-to-play Souls-like Ballad of Antara throws you into parallel worlds, switching heroes via rifts to fight cosmic threats in a 15-25 HR saga. Unreal Engine 5 crafts haunting realms-twisted forests, ethereal ruins with layered level design. Dodge attacks, swap characters mid-fight for tactical combos, or explore for hidden bosses. Combat echoing Wo Long Fallen Dynasty. The Rift mechanic adds depth, but free-to-play monetization, cosmetics, boosts, sparks pay-to-win fears, and the story's vague. Visuals and ambition keep it alive, but it needs clarity. This one's riding B tier. Feeling it? That's 2025's RPG Blitz. Crimson Desert's Chaos and Lost Soul Aside's blazing combos lead S tier. Wuchang, Chrono Odyssey, Nightreign, Tainted Grail, Phantom Blade, Outer Worlds 2, Where Winds Meet rule A tier. Titan Quest 2, Neo Berlin, Vindictus, Wayward Realms, Bloodlines 2, Neverness Solasta 2, Gothic, Ballad of Antara hold B tier. Arknights, TMNT scrape C tier. Got an S tier fave? Roar it below, hit that like, keep slaying.